since September last year. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Thank you, Murilo. Yeah, we have been talking a lot in the Tech Talks, right? English Tech Talks.
Yeah.
So guys, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, people for YouTube. So tonight we are going to talk about nutrition, diet, and foods. And please accept the button to be on this conversation, okay? And let's start introducing ourselves. I already introduced myself and Murilo as well. So Ayla, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Well, good evening, guys. My name is Ayla. I live in Belém. I was born here. I'm married. I have a daughter, and I have a dog. Her name is Amelie. And I've been studying English since 2020, and I'm here in TNT since 2021. And I pushed myself to try to improve more and more my confidence, my speaking. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. TNT is the best place for you to practice, so I hope you enjoy. And now Milena, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Hello, I'm Milena. I'm 32 years old. I'm married. I have no children. I have no pets, but I like them. I work with technology. I am data science at a startup. I live in Recife, Pernambuco. I work remotely. I am here in TNT since last year. I'm here for improve my English and for work too, because I need to speak and write in English. In my free time, I like to watching TV series. I like to eat. I like to go to the mall. That's it.
Okay, me too. I like watching, especially going to the mall to watch movies in the movie theater. And I love pets as well. I have one dog and one cat. Now it's your turn, Thales, please.
So my name is Thales. I'm living in Santa Rosa, Rio Grande do Sul. I'm graduated in civil engineering last year. So now I'm working with sales, online sales, and me and my workmate started a software to WhatsApp automation, and we started to sell this online. It's just like a startup. And now I am in a relationship. I'm living with her. It's my girlfriend. I don't have kids, but I have a cat, and he is 3 months. And I like to read a lot, and that's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Thales. I like reading as well, so maybe we can talk in another TNT. We can bring this topic, reading, and also having pets. Okay, so now I think we are ready to start this conversation, and I would like to know if you guys like to cook. So before all the questions I brought for today, let's answer this quick question. Do you like to cook, or do you prefer asking iFood or going to a restaurant? Okay, so can we start, Milena?
I don't like cook. I prefer pay for the food, but normally I cook, but I don't like.
Okay, thank you. And now Murilo, how about you?
Yeah, I prefer cooking. Yeah, mainly this moment I cooking a lot because I live in my city when I was born. Then I know everything. Yeah, and I have time for cooking too. Yeah, because I work from home. But I prefer food that fast foods. Yeah, that I cooking. Yeah, yeah. For me, but before when I working away from home, it's a problem. I get a lot of, or I got a lot of fast food from iFood here.
Yes, I can imagine that. I used to do it as well. But I think when we are working in home office, one of the great points or good sides is that you can cook your own meal, right? And I agree with you.
It's dangerous for health. Yeah.
Yeah, stay healthy, exactly. And Ayla, how about you?
So I like cooking, but no every day. But I prefer making my meals because I think it's healthier and cheaper. Yeah,
Of course, yes. Yeah, it's so cheaper, right? Especially if you live in downtown, a big city.
yeah, it's my case.
Okay. And Thales, how about you?
So me and my girlfriend started to cooking healthy. So I am cooking almost every day, and it's just like a diet. But I like to cook, and I like to eat my own food. That's it.
Okay, me too. I like cooking. I like having following a diet. For me, it's not a problem. I actually like it, and I feel like strange if I need to ask my food every single day, different food. I like to have everything planned. So for me, it's like something okay. Thales, can you read the first question for us, please? Number one.
For sure. What are some essential nutrients that our bodies need, and how can we incorporate them into our diets? Do you wanna answer too?
Yes, please. You can start.
Okay, sorry. So I think it's very, very important. I started to uh, know about this nutrients and nutrition, and my girlfriend started to uh, nutrition college. So we are inside of this topic, and I think it's very, very important. And how we can incorporate them into our diet is just I think for me it's more easy to make my own meals, and but because I live in the small city, and here we don't have a lot of options to order food like iFood. So no, my town is have just 60,000 people. That's it.
Yes, I think I have the same problem. I live in a small city called Cajamar, and especially in the dinner, if you try to buy something to eat, you have a very few options. Mainly is fast food. So if you don't want to eat fast food, you are like out of options. And Ayla, how about you?
So, as far as I know, I think it's very important to about the nutrients, it's proteins, and I think a little carbohydrates, I don't know,
Yes.
and good fat, gorduras boas, yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, so I think it's important to have a balance about these nutrients. So, and I know a little about it because I read, so, and how can you incorporate them into our diets? So I think we can incorporate to when when we prepare we make our food. It's important to pay attention how much like sugar, salt, oil you put, and it's very important. And I think so. In my case, I make sure if I make my food in the if there is a quantity how doctors say, and when I go see the doctor said me about this, and she tried teach me how I should prepare my meals, and she said I need to pay attention about how much salt and sugar and oil. It's very important to pay attention, and that's why I prefer making my food, because when I order food delivery, I don't know, it's complicated because sometimes the food is full of the salt or oil, so it's no good for our health.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. That's the one of the reasons I like to making my own food. But sometimes it's hard, right, to avoid fats, fried foods, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes
There is no option. But I try to make my food, and I freeze.
yes.
Yeah,
You save it, okay, for
it's
later.
useful. Yeah.
Okay. And Murilo, how about you?
I try to put in my diets a lot of proteins and carbohydrates, good carbohydrates, because there are so many bad carbohydrates for predicate our health. And how can we compare them? I try to do it regularly, yeah, every day. And it's very hard, yeah, and because it's necessary work and I don't know, persistence, yeah, about. But there are, for another side, there are so many expensive foods with the good for health. But the other side, there are so many cheaper foods, like vegetables. I don't know how to pronounce it, how to explain. Yeah, vegetables, yeah.
Vegetables, yeah, exactly.
Vegetables, yeah. Vegetables, it's very cheaper. And the grains, yeah, grains too, like soja. And yeah, it's kind of stuff, but I not remember everything right now.
Okay, yes. I like the vegetables so much. I'm a plant-based person, so I only eat nowadays. I'm switching from vegetarian to vegan diet, and I love it. I need to eat those kind of foods. So maybe, as you said, green beans, rice, beans in general. I really like it. And Milena, how about you?
I think just me, it's not a health person. Uh, I don't like cooking. I don't like health meats. I prefer the, how can I say, fast food. But I think it's important to eat some nutrients like protein, yeah, like carbohydrate. How can I say carbohydrate?
Carbohydrates.
Carbohydrates, vitamin. Um, yeah, it's important. And at this moment, I take medicine because my vitamin is not. It's few. It's low. But I try to eat fish, vegetables, less sugar, less fast food. Yeah, that's it. And I'm not fat. I am how can I say mommy?
Yeah, skinny person.
I'm skinny person. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. I think we talked about basically everything, right? We need to eat protein, carbohydrates, fats, good fats, like Ayla said, and vitamins, as Milena said as well, fruits, as Murilo said. So I think basically is that. But of course, it's not so easy, right, guys? We are talking here, but daily to daily, it's something that we need to be careful.
It's a good tip you are bringing for us, and avoid sugar. Yeah, it's very important.
Avoiding sugar,
Yeah.
exactly.
I used to drink a coffee without sugar, but in the past. Before it, I put a lot of sugar in my coffee, but now I prefer coffee now than before when I use sugar. I like more without sugar.
Nowadays, without sugar, oh, that's really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like more coffee when I remove sugar.
that's really nice.
Remove it, sugar.
Yeah. Okay, Murilo, can you read the... Oh, go on, Milena, please.
Another thing. I don't like soda, and it's difficult. Don't drink soda because every place we have soda and we have free refill with soda.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, it's not easy to don't like soda, and I prefer juice. And yeah, it's not easy to be health person.
Yeah, but you said something that is really funny because sometimes you say, "Oh, I'm not going to drink soda, and I'm going to choose the juice, for example." But the juice is already there are already sugar in that because not a natural sugar, so they use like Del Valle or other kind of brand, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't drink this kind of juice. It's just natural juice. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Okay, so Milena, can you read the next question, number 2, please?
Yes. How can cooking at home help us maintain a healthy and balanced diet?
You can start.
Okay. I think when I And when I cook at home, we can choose the things what we can eat, and we can cook more health. You can choose the how can I say aliments.
The foods, right? The
The
meals.
food, yeah.
Mhm.
We can choose the food you can choose at the market, and without organic food,
Mm.
you know, without toxins, and at and out at the restaurant we cannot know where the foods. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's really important, because when you buy or you ask for a food in a restaurant, or you don't know the origin of the ingredients, right? So at least if you prepare your own meal, you know it's fresh food that you bought in the supermarket or in the street market. I totally agree. How about you, Thales?
So the first question, I think I answered wrong way, but it's okay.
No problem.
No, for the two question, I think it's very easy to control the ingredients that we are cooking at home. So if we are making a restricted diet or something like that, it's I think it's the only option is cooking at home, because you need to weight the ingredients, pesar the ingredients,
Mm.
weight the ingredients, and so you need to control everything, and that's it.
Yes, that's really important. If you are on a diet and you wanna, I don't know, maybe gain muscle or lose weight, it's really important for you to weight all the meals. So this is really important. Yeah, okay, and Ayla, how about you?
So I think when I cook at a home, I think it's easier to choose the better, for example, kind of meat. I prefer cooking. Sorry, guys. White meat
Mm.
and vegetables. It's so important. So I think it's important to pay attention how carbohydrates and don't go to eat so a lot of carbohydrates. And if in fact it's important to be a control. That's a noise here. So and yes, like I said, it's important because you can control the ingredients like salt, sugar, and oil, and about the fruit. Fruit is very important too. So I prefer to eat fruit than drink juice, for example.
Mm.
So yeah, I think it's hard. It's boring to cook, but I think it's important to think how how good it is for our body, our health. So I'm getting older, so I get worried about this. It's very important to getting older the healthy way, I think.
Yes, I totally agree with you. If we think about it, we get our energy from the foods, right? So it's really important for us to choose carefully what we are going to eat. And some people even consider that using great foods as a way of, how can I say, treating diseases as well. So it's really important. I agree with you. And Murilo, how about you?
Yes, it's a good point. I love green juice. Green juice.
Me too, man.
Yeah, it's very good for health. Yeah, working better. Working body better. I don't know. Okay, okay. And about this question, how can I cook at home help us maintain? Okay, yeah, there are so many benefits cooking in house. How I said before, cheaper foods. Yeah, but it's a good point. Cooking before one day before you working. Yeah, prepare the foods for your week. Yeah, it's a good point for economize time. Yeah, and they maintain your planning, maintain your diet. Yeah, because work from away home it's turning very expensive and sometimes can prejudicate your health. Yeah, because you not follow the diet. Yeah, because sometimes I don't have money for spend with it. Yeah, I try to cooking at home, but sometimes it's not possible.
Yeah, especially if you are so busy. In some weeks we are busy and we have some project, I don't know. And as you said, something interesting as well, because if you think about the vegetables and cereals, they are uh, well cheaper than other
Yeah.
kind of foods, right? So and also they have a lot of vitamins, and so it's really great source of energy for us.
I try to buy when I have a huge discount in supermarket.
Yes, that's really smart to do. Exactly. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Ayla, can you read for us number 3, please?
Okay. What are some common dietary restrictions or allergies, and how can you adjust our cooking to accommodate them? So, I'm not allergic to food, but I know someone who is, and I think it's very common about the milk allergy.
Mhm.
And I don't know, sometimes there is some meat, some seafood allergy. Yes, there is someone who is allergic to shrimp, to crab, so it's so sometimes it can be dangerous who has some allergy. And so how can you adjust our cooking to accommodate them? So I'm not allergic, but if I so, I will avoid them and I will choose other options because sometimes it's difficult because That is some expensive diet, so it's hard sometimes. But I think even so, we can choose other options. And in my case, I would invite, because when I put on my mind, it's no good for me, for my health, so I don't want this. And I'm not allergic, but I get worried about some diseases, and I avoid. I think 4 or 5 years ago, I stopped drinking coffee with sugar. So I like so much coffee, but I drink coffee without sugar. And I think I should do the same about the allergy. If I was allergic to milk, for example, I try to search some other options, because there is, but it's important
Yes.
to search. Yeah, I think for me.
Yes, thank you. I think that's really important to try to find different options, right? As you said, because some people, they just avoid eating that kind of meals or foods, but sometimes it's important to try to replace, because there are some vitamins that you can your body needs, right? So in my case, I am allergic to lactose. Unfortunately, I wasn't until 2 years ago. I used to eat a lot of milk, a lot. Every single time I was eating cheese or uh, yogurt, things like that. And now I am totally allergic to milk. How about you, Murilo?
Yeah, I had a restriction from lactose. Yeah, I always buy products without lactose. It's a problem, but a little problem, yeah, because there are so many solutions for avoid eating and using another foods. Yeah, and some restriction about the milk, sugar, salt too. Yeah, and how can you adjust your cooking to accommodate them? And, yeah, use another foods. Yeah, for when I have this this problem, for another side, it can be a good a, a good solution, or a good thing for your health. Yeah. Yeah, because I can't eat bad foods. Yeah, like hamburgers, pizza. Yeah, it's kind of stuff. It's a good food too. I love hamburger, I love pizza, but it's prejudicate me a lot. Yeah. When I have restriction, I use the health foods. Yeah, and sometimes seafoods. Yeah, but seafoods, there are some restrictions because I have allergy about some foods. A little, yeah, or a few. And,
Yes.
yeah, and you understand?
Yes, sure.
When I have restriction, and me prejudicate because I can't eat hamburgers and pizza, but another side, it's a good idea. It's a good solution for health, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I change my diet, yeah, and I just eat green foods.
yeah,
And
sometimes it's
my
good
life
having
better.
these restrictions, because you avoid eating so much fast food, and that's not so good for your diet. I agree.
But
Especially pizza.
I try avoid these foods. I seldom eat these foods.
Yes, me too. I love pizzas in my case, but I try to avoid not eating every.
Only Sunday pizza.
Yes, exactly. And how about you, Thales?
So I love pizza too, but like I said, yet we started a diet, like a diet. It's just in the beginning, but I don't have any restriction or allergies to food, so it's a bless because I love to eat. I love to try different foods, and I am I am enjoying the diet because it's we put it like a lot of green foods, veggies, and saladas, and I like to cook and like to eat them. And nowadays, I think it's easy to just to change the elements. We have a lot of options to people have some allergies. I think that's it.
Yes, yes, I agree. In my case, I have this problem with lactose, as I said, but it's not like a big deal. As you said, I can try some different foods. The worst that can happen to me is some stomach aches, So it's kind of okay. And Milena, it's not your time, right?
Yes, there are some people that are gluten restriction too.
Mhm.
I'm not gluten restriction, but there are some people with eggs, allergic of eggs. But in my case, I'm allergic with shrimp.
Mhm.
When I was a child, I always ate shrimp, but once I went to a doctor, and she said, "Oh, you are allergic because your throat coçava."
Okay,
And
yes.
she said to me that is an allergy, and I must only eat on the hospital side. Do you know? And after that, I never ate. Yeah, I think I have an allergy with shrimp and a kind of fish. His name is galo do alto. It's a type of fish, and I am allergic to just this type of fish, and I avoid it. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat this type of fish. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's interesting. I have never heard about this fish, but about the shrimp, yeah, I heard some people that are allergic to it. And I met, I have a coworker that she is allergic to eggs, and also about the other one you said, what is
Gluten.
gluten, exactly. So it's kind of hard because she need to be really careful what she's eating, like bread and a lot of stuff that we consume daily. Okay, so let's move on, guys, to the question number 6, because we are getting out of time, but we still have some minutes. And I think this question is okay, it's nice for us to discuss. Can you start, Murilo, please? Number 6, can you read it for us as well?
How can you incorporate more fruits and vegetables into our diets? And what are some creative ways to prepare them? Yeah, it's very interesting. I think it's change the habits. And change the habits, it's difficult. But I have a good point for changing the habits. And starting with the one meal. Yeah. Only change my meal in the morning for like breakfast, and after some days change the lunch, and after some days change the dinner. Yeah, and when you see you have change everything. Yeah, and you turn a vegan person. Yeah. But it's necessary, it's the step by step and change a little when I evolve or improving 1% every day. It's a good idea
Yeah,
for everything in your life.
yeah, that's a really nice strategy. So you can start with baby steps, right? As you said, so you can start like maybe introducing a fruit in
Yeah.
the first meal. Yes, I like it.
How when I began coffee without sugar, I began when I remove sugar in my coffee. I began with coffee and cake from chocolate. Yeah,
Mm,
together. I use it together for use it to drink coffee without sugar. Yeah, and until eliminate açúcar, and I use it to drink a coffee normal without sugar today.
nice. Yes, really nice strategy. Thank you for sharing, Murilo. And Milena, how about you?
For me, I think it's easier to eat like cookies, for example, than eat a watermelon, for example. It's
Mhm.
more easy, but I try to eat less industrial foods and more fruits and vegetables. I like fruits. I think I like a lot of fruits, but I don't like banana, for example.
Mhm.
Uh, but I try to buy and how can I say, cut the fruit and
Mhm.
put in the reservatório,
Mhm.
and in the fridge and eat every day. Um, I have a work a lot one day, but in the other days of the week, I just um I just keep and eat. Do you know?
Yes, yes, sure.
Um, yeah, that's some another thing. For vegetables, I buy, how can I say, congelado,
Frozen, like frozen
frozen.
vegetables. Okay.
Frozen vegetables. It's more easy. It's just put at the pan and eat. It's more easy. Yeah, that's why I can.
Yes, I like this strategy as well. So you can buy the fruits you want and put it in a container and eat later. And also you can freeze the banana and eat it in like in when you said that you cut the banana and put in a container. It's nice if you freeze it and use to prepare a milkshake, for example. It's really nice strategy. And Thales, how about you?
So here we eat vegetables and fruits and the breakfast almost every day. I make pancake with banana and some eggs, and I just powder it canela, powder canela, and mel, mel.
And
I don't know.
honey.
Honey, and with coffee without sugar. I just drink coffee without sugar. It's a lot of years, and vegetables we eat in the lunch, and sometimes we heat with water, and after that we just put it in the pan, frigideira,
Pan, yes.
the pan, just to heat a little bit, just to toast them. That's it.
Yes, really nice. These pancakes you talked about, banana pancakes, is really delicious. I used to prepare every single day in my meals as well. And I remember there was a day I even brought to my company because I work in a presidential way. And all my coworkers, they said, "Oh, every day you eat these pancakes. It seems there is a really good smell." So I prepare for them and I brought it, and people enjoyed a lot. Okay, and Ayla.
I think everybody likes banana except me.
Yeah, maybe you can try, like you said, prepare in a different way, freeze it. Okay, Naila, how about you?
So, I agree with you. I think it can help us to change how to prepare. For example, if you don't like vegetables, you can prepare them roasted or grilled, then boiled, for example, because the taste is changing. And so I think it's complicated to change your diet so fast, but I think it's important to try. Like Murilo said, step by step, because it's no easy to change your mind about it, because people say, I don't like this, I don't want this, but try to change. And there are a lot of recipes on internet nowadays, and the recipes so fast to make them. And I follow some
Yes.
recipes from nutrition professionals. So it's easy to make it, and it's tasty. It's very tasty, and sometimes it's cheaper too. So I think it's important to start, and you can change day by day and change how you prepare. I think it can help.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And I'm glad that you talked about that because nowadays with TikTok and Instagram, people are so creative about the meals, right? So if you just follow maybe three or some influencers, they can teach you a lot. I personally, I like gym and I like diets because of, muscle and things like that. I follow some guys and they prepare things and I say, oh, I'm gonna try this. I really like to try new foods. And I always get surprised because they are really delicious foods and easy. Some of them you prepare in like 10 minutes. So it's really nice. And Murilo, can you read the question number 10,
Okay. How
please?
can I encourage children to eat health foods and develop good eating habits for life? Yeah, it's a big challenge here. Lose children is eating health foods. Yeah, I starting with the green foods. Yeah, green foods together with another food that the children likes. How, yeah, I think kids, each kids, I don't know how I say it, but like yogurt, yeah, yogurt with the vegetables or with the fruits, it's a good idea for children use it too. Yeah, and juice, yeah, children's
Mm-hmm.
children's like
Love
a lot
juice.
juice. Juice a good idea. What juice? Put the green vegetables in the juice, and I don't know how I said liquidificador. Yeah,
The mixer, right? I think the
yeah,
mixer.
using yeah mixer, yeah, using mixer for fabricated juice. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I think that, but there are so many another solution, but I don't remember now. I don't remember now.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. I think that's one of the nice strategies because you can ask for the kid, as you said, what do you like to eat, right? And you can mix the stuffs. So
Yeah.
nice. And Thales, how about you?
So I'm not sure to are in position to answer that question because I don't have children. But I think it's a very difficult thing because children love sugar, and uh, everything is green. Them hate it, but I think it's very difficult because I have a cat, and was difficult to force them eat the specific food. I don't know the name, but that's it.
Yes, and I agree with you. And my cat, specifically, she loves whisker. So try to avoid giving your cat whisker because she is getting addicted to it, and she asks all the time that.
I know that.
Oh, it's really hard, guys. So, and Milena, how about you?
Yeah, I think the children imitate their parents or their brothers, and I think if the parents eat the health foods, I think the children eat also. For example, I see children eating broccoli or peppers like a chocolate, and eat broccoli like chocolate or like sugar foods, and it's impressionant. I don't know.
Yes, impressive. Yes.
Impressive, yeah. But I think that the children like colorful foods. I think that's imitates their parents, and yeah, it's your parents. It's an example. I think the parents. It's an example for the children. That's it.
Yes, I totally agree with you. My nephew, he loves eating tomatoes. So every time of the day, if you give him tomatoes, he is going to eat. So it's kind of funny. And Ayla, how about you? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I totally agree with Milena. I think it's first of all, parents need to show their example for their children, and because children usually follow their parents, so it's so important to show. And I think a good strategy is to ask them to cook it with you.
Mm,
Yeah, I think it can help. It's hard,
yes.
yeah, sometimes, but I think it's so good. because children feel so stimulated to cook it.
Yes, nice idea, and also it may be funny. At least you're gonna have to clean all the kitchen after this, okay? Okay, guys, so we are running out of time. I really enjoyed this conversation. I'm going to share with you a link of the survey, so you can go there and give us any score you want. Say if you like it, give us suggestions. And if you want to talk about something different, please, you can comment there, and I will bring it for us to discuss next week, okay? Hope to see you guys more times here. And see ya. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.